everyone, it's Ari and welcome back to my bookish universe. Today I'm bringing to you a book haul. So the first book is Kingdom of the Curse by Karen Maniscalco. I heard such good things about the first book, so I recently bought the second book. It actually just came out in Norway, or it didn't. It's been out in hardback, and it's really large version of the paperback, but I prefer this smaller version. So I recently bought it because it just came out in this version just a few days ago. So I've heard really good things about Kingdom of the Wicked, and I'm so looking forward to reading it. So I just thought, why not buy the second one? So I'd be really ready to jump into it when I read the first one and loved it. But this first book, Kingdom of the Wicked, is about Emilia, who discovers her twin sister Victoria, brutally mutilated and murdered and mutilated. She sets out to solve her murder and get revenge on whoever did it. But then she gets some help from one of the princes of hell named Wicked. Yeah, I guess it's named Wicked. No, I can't remember, sorry. However, she gets help from one of the wicked. She gets help from Wrath, one of the wicked. Yeah, that's right. And they set out to solve her sister's murder, but trusting a wicked is never a good thing, so I assume some mystery, of course, but some romance as well, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Now I have the second book as well. And then the next book is also, I think that's the only fantasy book I have this month. The rest is kind of just thrillers and mysteries. That's what I mostly read anyway. So this is Nothing More to Tell by Karen M. McManus. And this was one of my most anticipated books of this year. I really liked One of Us Is Lying, as well as Two Can Keep a Secret. That's the only two books I read so far, but I own several other books because I really like those two. And this is about Bryn, who left her town 4 years ago when her favorite teacher was murdered in the woods, or found in the woods. And now she's returning. She's gotten a job in a true crime podcast, and she decides that she wants to cover her teacher's case. But then as she starts to dig into the case, she discovers that there's a lot more to find, many secrets, a lot of mysteries, and one of the people that stood closest to her ex-best friend, actually might know more than what he is saying, because he was one of the people that found the teacher. So, and the just last bit of the summary is really good. It says, 4 years ago someone got away with murder. Now it's time to uncover the truth, and then because the murder is still on the loose. And it sounds really good, so I'm looking forward to reading it. Also, in Norway we usually get the UK editions of books, and even though I like the look of the US editions, I actually think I prefer just this the simplicity of the UK, because I really like the colored spines of the books. So if you can see here, the first is red and blue, and then the turquoise kind of color, and gold and pink, and each of the headings, or the color the title is in, is actually also on the spines, and I love that. I think it's so cool, and it's really pretty. So A+ to that designer. And then the next is a book I've been looking forward to, or looking for forever. I feel like I've been searching for this book, tracking it down everywhere, but no stores in Norway has had it, at least that I can get to. At least if not, I had to travel to Bergen, which is, yeah, you can take the plane, but if I were to go to Bergen, I would like have to travel 7.5 hours to get one book. No. But this is Finlay Donovan is Killing It by El Casamano, and I've heard such good things about it, so I'm so excited to read it. Wow, my voice. Sorry. But this is about an author, Finlay Donovan, who is really struggling in life. She is a crime author, and one day, while she's having a meeting with her literary agent, she's discussing the new murder in the novel, and a woman kind of listens in the discussion, and she thinks that Finlay is a killer for hire, as an assassin, I presume. So she kind of just sticks a note to Finlay that she wants her to murder her husband, and offers a quite nice sum of money to do so. And then Finlay, she's in desperate need of money because she's just recently gotten divorced and she's a lone mom, so she starts to consider it. And even the summary is just so funny, and I really expect it to be funny and kind of heartwarming and intriguing as well. So really looking forward to it, really excited after I finally got my hands on it. I had to order it from England and it took forever to get here. Shipping is awful. I think it took almost a month, and I just was constantly calling the bookshop that I ordered from, and is it coming? I haven't received any note that it's sent. Is it coming? Did you cancel it? And I've had a really bad experience with them before, so but it got here and I'm really excited to read it. And then the next is The Memory Game by Nikki French. I've never read anything by Nikki French, but I know that there is a really popular author too. It's a married couple, especially from Getting Hyggevittet. April, she constantly is bragging about Nicci French, especially the Frida series or something. And I've also heard Grace from Grace K. Reads, I believe, rave about Nicci French. So really looking forward to reading this book, even though this is a standalone. But it sounds really interesting, really dark. It's about Jane Martello, who discovers a body in her backyard. And it's actually her best friend that disappeared 25 years ago. So her best friend Natalie, her family said that she ran away willingly on her own, and Jane, when discovers her body, she figures out it has to be someone in the family, because why else would the family lie about her escaping or running away? So she starts to go to therapy because she has a lot of holes in her memory from when she was younger. And even though it was a quite happy childhood, she kind of wonders, why don't I remember a lot of things that happened when I was younger? And I think that perhaps it will relate to the murder, and yeah, but it sounds really interesting. Just recently got released in Norway. So and it says, you remember a happy childhood, but your memory is not to be trusted, and it's perhaps deadly. Yeah. Sounds really good. And then the last book I have to show you is The Burning Girls by C.J. Tudor. And again, I've been looking for this so long. This is one of the few books by Tudor that's really captured my attention. It sounds really creepy, and I hope to read it on Halloween because it sounds like an amazing Halloween read. And it's set in Chapelcroft, which is a town where several centuries ago, 500 years ago, several Protestant martyrs was burned. And then 30 years ago, 2 girls disappeared, just vanished. And then 1 week ago, the priest hung himself. And now there's this new pastor that's moved into the town with his daughter Flo. And he gets a note on his door saying that not all that is this undiscovered wants to be discovered, kind of. So that's kind of creepy, a threat, just recently moved to town. And as he and his daughter learns more about the mysteries of the town and the creepy people, it just seems more and more eerie, I presume. So I'm really looking forward to reading it. I hope it's really good. I've heard amazing things about it. So yeah, looking forward to it. But that was all the books I had for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have you gotten any books recently? I know we always say that we're on a book buying band, but are we ever? I mean, are we? It's BookTube, after all. But yeah, let me know if you read any of these books and if you think they're good, if you think I'm going to like it, and please leave a like. So, and then I hope to see you next time. Bye!